Jerry made a YouTube channel. Hey there, friends and family and strangers. Consider this an intro vid. How are you? What are you up to? What are you doing while you're watching this? Let me know in the comment section down below. My name is Jerry Sola, and I am an entertainer based out of Atlanta, Georgia, and I recently moved to Georgia to begin the next steps of my entertainer career. I usually tell people I'm an entertainer, and they ask me, well, what type of entertaining do you do? And I usually tell them everything, because it's kind of true. I am a stage, film, and voiceover actor who is signed to this agency. I am a musician who has made music that sounds like this. Like this.
These people mean nothing to me. None of these people are sticking around.
I recently learned how to sing music like this.
Those who falter and those who fall must pay the price.
And I want to make a little bit more music that sounds like this. I'm currently in the beginning stages of a new band, and I will see where that journey takes me, and as it develops and rolls along, I'll tell you guys all about it, as well as each of the other places my musical journey takes me. I am a stand-up comedian who has performed almost exclusively in the state of Florida, and part of the reason for my moving to Atlanta and getting on YouTube is to help develop that part of my entertainer career as well. I am a film writer and generally a writer of whatever the heck I feel like writing at any given point in time. Being signed to my agency, I am technically a model as well on paper, but between you and me, I haven't done too much with that side of things up to date, but hopefully in the new year that'll start to change. And I went to college and I got my degrees in this and that. I am making this video to explain who I am, what I've done, what I'm doing, and what my plans are for this particular YouTube channel. In terms of the things that I've done, there's a particular part of me that has a little bit of an existential crisis that thinks all of my previous accolades don't really matter, but they do. Even if it's something that isn't really all that big yet. Some of my experiences include being in a hardcore punk band for 4 years called Redrawn that you may hear me reference. I've performed off-Broadway with an original production called The Secrets We Keep, which has made the news for a very specific reason. They can tell that story later on if anybody wants to hear it. At the end of last season, I recently wrapped up theme park work at Six Flags doing shows for their Oktoberfest celebration. And perhaps one of my biggest accolades to date was playing Jared Warrenheim in Alex Bale's Don't Feed the Muse and Happy Meat Farm series, which, shout out that fan group right there. Thanks for watching. Now with what I'm doing with this particular channel, I want to give monthly updates on all the projects and productions that I'm working on. I'm also interested in doing video essays on top of the monthly update. I want to share some of the previous projects that I've worked on in the past and do some response videos to get y'all's opinion on them and just kind of use it as a vessel for any future projects that I may have that don't really have any particular place to go. With the video essays on this project, I do kind of want to keep the energy upbeat and lighthearted, but I may end up touching on some themes that are a little bit heavy and concepts that have to do with life. Don't ask me why I only thought of themes that start with C. One of my goals with the video essays is to remain as objective as possible and not get super duper political, but you and I are both going to see how well that turns out. If anything, I want to keep this channel kind of a combination of Dry Creek Wrangler School and D'Angelo and Philip DeFranco. We're both Italian, not really a news source. I don't know. I will talk about a lot of my different influences over time. But I'm working on honing that energy in, and I'm working on a video essay where I talk about the goals that I have in place in my life and my career, and ultimately all the things that I want to do. YouTube was never really a part of the dream, but now it's part of the journey, and I hope you stick around to see. Subscribe to see the next video and the next update, and thank you so much for watching.